What's up, guys? It's Moments with Murph, and today we are doing like a nice little brief tour of the house I just bought. So this is property number one, right? Because we're always gonna keep buying. So the first one, this is gonna be our primary residence as a house hack, okay? Because it's a it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, multi-unit, right? But the third floor is finished. I'm gonna show you that because that's an added benefit, and I'll tell you about it later. But we are going to walk inside. So this is the front, okay? So we walk through the front. We are going to look at the issues too. Like, this door is ugly, okay? And we have whatever this is. And we're going to paint all this because I don't really like this color per se. Right? Windows are decently newer on this level, which is fine, okay? This is like the den area. Don't know what this would actually be. I don't know how to turn this light on, so we'll figure that out later. And I guess it's the vent from inside the house to if you were to sit out here. And you see that broken plate down there? Gotta replace it. So here we got our first floor living room. So what we can see here, what you guys need to look at, when you're looking at the property, is browning. So this browning means there's water damage somewhere. And majority is coming from the outside of the roof on this side of the house, which I'll show you when we go back outside. But again, newer windows. None of them have screens. I hate that. So carpet, might replace it, might try to clean it again, might replace it because it probably could just be replaced in here. The walls are relatively in decent shape, right? But there's a few childish things, right? So we gotta paint this wall, and we gotta replace that portion of the wall because someone likes to get angry. Yeah, I don't even know. I forgot what material that is. Right. And we must replace a door. Like, who just breaks a door? Like, and they did it on both sides. Actually, they punched it so hard that it went through the outside. All right, so we have a decent sized bedroom for the first bedroom. Again, might replace the carpet in here, but we're gonna definitely paint all of this just to get rid of it. And nice sized closet. There's a pull down string light, so that's cool. Okay, got our first closet. Is there a light in here? No. So I'll probably put a light in here just so, when it's dark, people have something to shine light on. Shine light. Ah! All right, cool. So in here, we have a fridge already installed, so I don't have to buy that. And we got one on each floor, which is perfect. All right, this is a deep freezer. So I might include this, or I might take it because I think it still works. And it's the fact that I freeze a lot of stuff. Like, my fridge space would probably be like this much, just for like juices and like yogurts, and then everything else would be frozen. Cause I don't have a lot of time to just like have food that needs to be prepared at one time, Stove is in here too, so I don't have to buy that. Now, what I do have to buy is hardware, right? Because the way you open these, oh, right, that one's broke. All right, the way you open these are from the side, right? So get handles, just make things of ease of access for other people. What we also got to do is fix this cabinet. Now, they don't make these anymore, okay? These are the original cabinets in here. So what I'm going to have to do is go to somebody's hardware store and find somebody who can cut a piece, literally exact same size as these, right? And slap some paint on it and just put the hardware back on there, and we're going to call it pretty. Cool. So we also got to we got to fix this hole in the wall, this hole in the wall, this hole in the wall. We're going to take out another door, replace that hole in the wall because you can see it from back there. Just got to replace the light bulb. This is relatively new. They kind of scratched it up a little bit, but it's fine. Might paint over it, maybe. And then this shower head. So this one is broke. So I'm probably going to take this one down. And probably we'll take the one from upstairs and utilize it, right? And then here, this is cracked. So it's not a big deal, but eventually probably get rid of that. So we got another chip door. I probably will go ahead and replace this door out down here. It's a little broke. And this is very loose. I already bought one of those to go ahead and replace that. Okay, so decent sized space in here. Decent sized space, let's see. Yeah. Again, new carpet, so I ain't gotta replace that down here. As an investor, like, this isn't a dream house. This is literally a project that we're going to try to make money off of. So that means these projects are something that we are not keen to go against, right? Because we know that there's a larger, deal at hand. So is okay that there's a few things to work on, because again, we're gonna be here for like a year, maybe 2, just till we get things up to date. But everything down here on this floor is going to get done first because we want to get this rented out as soon as possible. All right, so that's how you come upstairs. And I'll come to the second unit. So these hooks actually quite useful because this is probably where I'll put jackets at. Maybe I hate tacking stuff. I'm gonna paint this and probably replace these hooks and get some newer ones just so it'll be a little bit more modern and a little bit up to date. I might paint this door. It got some dings in it. We want to make it look, you know. The windows are the old original windows, so eventually these got to get replaced because they're pretty sealed, but when it gets cold outside, it's probably gonna be drafty, right? So cabinets, we'll replace this at some point. Don't know when, but at some point. So the good thing is I don't have to get hardware up here for these cabinets because they already have some. Not too bad. Again, this color is gonna go. So cool. Stove's already here. Fridge is already here, so I don't have to buy appliances for myself or for when I move out. Okay, cool. So we are at bathroom back here. So nice little window, great. So I don't have to get a ventilation because we have a window. These, I'm probably gonna make both of these white. I hate mix match. So this is relatively new. It's smaller than the one downstairs. And we're going to paint around that to get rid of all that weirdness. And as we can see, this one's not broke. So I might take this one downstairs and put the one that I bought and put it downstairs. But we're going to see how this blue pans out with this brown. It's going to have to work because who cares? All right, so this one is similar. New carpet. About the same size as the other one. See if I zoom out a little bit so you can see. Yeah, so it's the same size as the other one. Decent, I would say. So living room, right? Living room. As an investor, one of the things you gotta take note of is any issues in the house. So we seen downstairs there was some problems. We seen in the bathroom we got to paint. But this is the stuff that we go into your closet. You see this browning? This is water. This is water damage, right? At the top of the roof, on the outside, on the left side of the house, you'll see a bit of a dent, a little bit, right? A bit of a dip. And that's where I believe the water is leaking at. Now, I know one of the issues is the gutters beforehand were either off, full, and or broke, right? So I appreciate him replacing all the gutters, right? But he only did half the roof. And I'm gonna show you when we go back outside, right? This right here, this extension door, this was something they built in to set aside from the living room compared to the other bedroom. But other bedroom, relatively the same size, maybe a little smaller than the one downstairs. But still, good condition, newer carpet. One less thing, again, that we have to pay for ourselves. So we're up on the 3rd floor, and interesting enough, I love that the previous owner did most of the work already, right? It's already drywalled. It's already drywalled. The flooring is done, so that's 2 things I don't have to do. Down the sockets, right? It said that they had to be, they got reverse polarity, which means some goof troop did not put the wiring correct. So we're gonna check that later, right? And you can tell since it's upside down, right? That means that might be a way that's trying to be grounded. So that's something else to watch out for. Another thing to watch out for. Same wall, 2 outlets, different heights. Tell me that it probably was not professionally installed. That means somebody who does some wire stuff, right, decided, hey, we can put these in, and then instead of doing it correctly, they just kind of put them in how they felt they fit, right? So do that too. Here, we got only 1 outlet, which, I mean, I can run another one and then get another one somewhere on these back walls, back here somewhere. But this is how upstairs is. So I gotta get flooring down here, and I'm probably gonna paint all this. And I gotta get a fixture and a bulb in this one. And we got to replace this socket. One thing that I do like too, that he got new windows. He got new windows here. But guess what we didn't get? Any screens. We didn't get any screens. And then we gotta paint the wood outside where the trim at. Must be. And then this is downstairs, how it looks when you go back into the second unit. This is the downstairs. I will walk down here. Let's see. I'll just partly. So the one thing is because we are going to do section 8, so we need to install handrails. I need 3 floors, and there's 5 sets of stairs. So there needs to be a handrail on each one per the requirements. And some people don't like section 8. I'm not against it. I know there's a lot of people out there who are on fixed income housing and low, but fixed, right, where they still need someone place to stay, which is basically the whole idea of why we're doing this. We're trying to give people, you know, opportunity to live somewhere decent. Quick note of looking at your neighbors. This is how you know, this is how you know that your gutters are full when you have things growing out of them. Yep. People who lived here, it was a woman, don't know her name, but she wasn't the most clean. So this unit was actually very trashed. And they left some stuff here. Just look though. Look. There's what? Oh my God. Just trash. So, you're walking down. Cool. So we're here. This light was on, but it's burning out. This is a switch work. Oh my gosh, spider webs. No, it's not. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a chain right there. All right. So that has to be turned off. Oh my gosh, it is like super spiders down here. So, all right, so what we gotta do here on the boxes, I'll probably open them right now, is we gotta label and number which room is for what. Because they got the boxes for up and down, but they don't have it for the numbers. So all this stuff in here, gotta get rid of it, unless it's salvageable. But she was the most clean, so we're gonna say nothing is salvageable. Okay, cool. So what you also got to take note of is back here. All right, so what we want to take note of too is back here, there's a little bit of water damage, right? So that means water's coming in primarily from the bottom of it, right? Because the walls aren't wet, and it literally just poured rain yesterday. So what we can see here is that they've done some work here already, okay, to try to mitigate this. So that means we're going to go in and probably use cement in plaster, and then at some of the areas where they already started, where you can see, like in here, we'll probably just use the cement concept or the pre-mixed cement plaster. I forgot what it's called, but it's already a pre-mixed mixture, right? Okay, so good sign over here. It just rained again, like I said, and there's water coming in from back here. Okay, none of our pipes are leaking, as we can see, which is fine, but it's coming from back here somewhere, which means that really the base will be our issue. So again, as an investor, it's something you gotta take note of. So again, because I did a lot of our work, and in our inspection report, we didn't get foundation issues of cracking or, you know, extensive moisture. They just know that moisture, you know, is entering. It's something to take note of. So yeah, now I said nothing salvageable, but this air conditioner looks fairly new. And if that works, we're gonna say yes. So this was where a downstairs toilet and shower was, but obviously it's removed. No piping, no plumbing piping is going to this house. So we're gonna cover that up and probably just break this down. Okay, so what they tried to do was make a washer and dryer hookup, right? So people stole, more than likely, the copper plumbing that was in here. So they put all this, the plastic piping in here, and this hose is supposed to go over here to where the washer and dryer is supposed to be at. So the washer, you know, that's the plumbing down for it. So that's the washer we're supposed to go. Okay, and there's a dryer hole, right? Now the dryer plug-in is there and over there. Which means if you have a dryer over here, you have to run pipe duct all the way over there for it still not be one, because there's only one there, right? So I have to get another glass block probably. And then they only have one hose for a washer, which means I have to get a T here to split, run up here, and be able to put over there. So both washer and dryers can, both washers can have their own water. And I almost forgot because I jumped over it. So this step is broke. I wonder if that's salvageable. But this step here is broke, which means you gotta get it fixed. So more likely you just gotta get these boards here and get that. And we're gonna paint this as well. Again, another requirement. Hey, now we're back outside. So I skipped over a bunch of parts. So I start with outside. So this floorboard, okay, I don't know if you can, yeah, you see that? Floorboard's weak. That means either the beams under here are loose, or this just needs, one of these needs to be tightened in. So definitely gotta get to reinforce this and then paint that. One of the bars here are missing. It's actually in the basement, so I'm about to glue that back in and then paint over this part and the pole. Okay, so it comes down to our steps. They're not in terrible condition. These need to get repainted too, but what we do gotta replace is this beam, because obviously dry rot it. And let's see, this one off too. Now it's pretty sturdy, but still might replace it. But this one for sure, because as it's seen, it dry rotted or it just fell out. And again, handyman, they just kept putting screws in it and screws in it and screws in it until it just fell off. So when you're gonna do things, try to do it right. Okay, so we got a dent at the top of the house. Don't know how that got here, but what I want to show you guys is what you call half work. Okay, so here, see if we can see it. Okay, here, it's too bright outside, it's hard to tell. Okay, well, as you can see, the roof looks pretty sturdy, but as you can also see, the masonry, oh my gosh, the chimney needs to be refixed right up there. So that needs to be done by actual masonry, right? So the roof on this side actually is decent and good. Okay, on this side it's not, right? But this is the part I wanted to show you from inside. Right in here is where we're getting that water damage in our closet and in our flooring, because it was coming right from there, going right inside the house and seeping only in that area, which is why we only seen water on those sides of the house. But they replaced one side of the roof and not the other side. Half done job. We also had to take note of is these boards gotta get replaced, because again, they did the gutters but not the boards. So there are like 2 nests up there of birds. I'm gonna get rid of those because I don't want birds just, you know, around my car. I like to wash my car. So all of those need to get replaced. But like I said, gutters completely done all the way around the house. As we get to the backyard, we got a bunch of weeds and stuff, so we're gonna just kill that. Interesting enough, there's no spouts on the house, so don't know how we're gonna do that. Okay, so this door probably gonna repaint, because this is a special door because it's not normal door measurements, right? So we gotta replace those. This light I don't believe works anymore, so I'm gonna take it down and put out a normal solar light. Those cameras don't work. I'm gonna go get some more. So under here I thought about doing grass because it's a decent sized yard, but there's too many roots and big roots from these 2 big trees that we're gonna just kill all of this and throw rocks back here and make another parking area. So here, this light actually does work, so I'm gonna keep it. For some reason that one doesn't turn on. Maybe I'll change the bulbs and see if it still works, but probably gonna get rid of it anyways. And then we have to reinforce this back to the house. So that is a brief walkthrough of our first property. And just always stay tuned, because we're gonna keep buying more, but I'm gonna keep you guys update on the projects just to show you a before and after over the course. Now, if you like what you see and you want to see more content, then make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And check out some of the other videos on this platform, because I got a bunch of stuff. I do multitude of things, so you will find something that you enjoy. And make sure you tap in for